For one final time this season, it's Pac-12 men's soccer on the Pac-12 Network, our last conference game of the year here in Berkeley for the big Classico between Stanford and California. Welcome inside Edwards Stadium. I'm Tyler Peterson, glad to have you along for this lovely Saturday afternoon. Stanford has had the dominance in this matchup recently. They've already beat Cal 5-1 earlier this season. Cal has not beat Stanford since 2019, not on this ground since 2013. A win today for the Bears certainly would be a high note to end the season, but it's going to be tough. Jeremy Gunn's Cardinal are playing very well. After a 2-1 loss to the Beavers at home, their last two games have been fantastic. A 3-3 game against number 1 Washington, including that game-tying goal by Keegan Hughes in front of a sold-out Senior Day crowd. And then this week, they really put the hurt on Pacific to the tune of 7-0 when it was all said and done. It was the biggest victory under Jeremy Gunn, the biggest for any Stanford team since 1989, and the most goals scored by a Pac-12 team anywhere in the conference since 2002. 6 Cardinal got on the board. Dunn, Doyle, Hughes, Tingey, and Adnan, and DeFlores. It was a proper thrashing of the Tigers, and they bring that into today's game against the Bears. Well, as for Cal, it's sort of what could have been. Coach Leonard Griffin has said they've been on the brink of positive results. You play 89 minutes and 50 seconds worth of good ball against Washington, and then Elijah Paul does that to you in the last 10 minutes. And then against Oregon State, they have 10 men for more than 60 minutes with that red card by the keeper Castillo. But the backup keeper, Jesus Sanchez, just played out of his mind. 3 great saves in the final 30 minutes, including 2 in the final 10 to keep Oregon State with a point last week. Well, it's going to be a fantastic matchup today. It's Big Classico soccer on Saturday afternoon. Lineups, kickoff, coming up right after this. Flores, a long throw in. Silly! He tried his luck on the volley and he hits the jackpot. Cam Silly's 5th of the season. Had a goal and an assist against Cal in September. And another one here. It was perfect. The Stanford senior on Cal's senior day comes up with something spectacular. Hughes and DeFlores on the assists. Well, Jeremy Gunn said it's important that they go into the tournament a hot team. And that would include a win today. They are up 1-0, 18 minutes in. He's from the East Bay, from Alamo, went to De La Salle. Was part of the Earthquakes Academy. Was a team captain in the academy. And has a bright future. I wonder how often it is that twins get to play on the same team. Well, currently in NCAA Division I rosters, look at this ball to Jackson. It's perfect, and USC has their second. What absolute class on that ball to Jackson. Colbert, a perfect one-hop touch. Jackson had one opportunity, and that was to take it on the first bounce off the post and in. Simone Jackson's 5th of the season. One of USC's best goals of the year. And now Cal really trying to strategize what to do next. They're down by 2, 18 minutes into this game. Step up from Burns to Awujo. Mateer tries to win the ball off her, but she gets the ball to Jackson. Jackson into the box, off the hands of Y, off the crossbar. Boy, that was a rocket on goal, and Tegan Y did just enough to keep that out. I don't know if you could hear on the field, but there was an Oregon State player saying, "Keep the speed, keep the speed." Tiam went back, but you can tell what the Beavers are trying to do. And they do have speed up front. Dimabua skulking, but no prize for him there. Try to fit this up to Speichner. Travasos way out. Williams. Travasos is out of his net. They'll get it to Awudor. Now Travasos is back. Cortijo across everybody and out. That was really nice from, I believe that was Martinez, who knew Travasos needed a few seconds to get back, so got right up in Williams' face to prevent him from getting a shot off. Half hour in, 1-0 Oregon State. Goal in the 24th minute by Mohamed Tiam. From the spot, his first penalty kick attempt and conversion of the season. His 4th goal of the year. Gossett a long throw into the box. Cleared out by Davila. Cal looking to run. Take this early. Up to Adimabua. Way out now is Castillo. He fouls Adimabua. This will be a card, the color which is red. Castillo is sent off, and the first time this season a Beaver has been sent off. No hesitation, straight to the back pocket. And certainly you can say, without the foul, Adimabua would have had a wide open net. It's both the type of foul, the situation of the foul. Usually when last man back, you're talking about a defender to the goalie, but really Castillo was last man back. And he did get a piece of the leg, absolutely. Hubner, oh, what, touched by Samos Firos. And she's released Sandoval. Sandoval one-on-one with Ritchie. And Ritchie, the Patriot League Defender of the Week, wins the ball back. Hubner will step up, though. Take it. Samos Firos with the shot and to the back of the goal. Top shelf, top quality from Brett Samos Firos.
What a finish by Brett Samos Firos. She just had so much composure there at the top of the box, and we've said it all day long. The Tigers have to take advantage of the space that's been given to them at the top of the box, and boy, did she put that one away for the Tigers in the right spot.
The sophomore with a beautiful strike. Listen, Stroman did everything she could. Full out dive, but she didn't have much of a chance. Her first career goal. And that's one she'll remember. Good composure from that freshman. Kaylin Enga. Picks out Samos Firos. Can she pick out a pass in the box? Campuzano is the one who gets there first, though.
And that's a great decision and run by Kaylin Enga there. She sees Brett Samasfiros running down that right side, but she doesn't give it to her too early. That's a predictable pass if you pass it too early, but she draws in that defender there, and Christina Hernandez draws her in, and which creates space on that outside to get it to Samasfiros.
I think that's an excellent point, because as a midfielder, as long as you're not feeling that pressure, you got to make that run. And if Hernandez never comes, then you have a run on goal. So you wait for that pressure to come in, play the pass out, and you've got a pretty good option for a cross there.
Great heads-up play by Kaylin Enga there.
No extra instructions necessary for Leonard Griffin now. These men know what they have to do. But here comes Stanford again. Tingy with space, still Tingy. He'll take on everyone himself. Tingy lays it off to Keel. What a stop from Travasos. Doyle. Oh, how is Stanford not up 2-0? And now a foul on Stanford going the other way. How did Colin Travasos stop that off Jackson Keel? Incredible. 4 minutes. Can Cal find a game winner? Into the box, off the head, Carrasco toward net and wide. That's a save by Sanchez. And of the 2 spectacular saves he made earlier, that's even better. The corner is taken quickly into the box, over the net. A lot of cheering from that Oregon State sideline for Jesus Sanchez, who at the moment is having the game of his college career. Into the box, to the top of the box, and out by Washington. Honda is going to play this to Washington, and they've got a 4-on-1. Colin Travasos against Elijah Paul. To the other side, Scardina. Blocked again, Roby out. How did they survive that? Here come the Bears the other way. It's stopped at midfield. How on earth did Washington not get the game winner? Threadgold.
1 minute remaining.
Scardina. Into the box, the shot, it's saved. 4-on-1, and Cal gets away with it. Cal put all the resources at top, and they were almost caught in the back. Kosarienzi from Berkeley to Threadgold. Into the box. Kosarienzi able to get a touch. 20 seconds for Washington. Myers. Out to the side. Across the face of goal, it's Threadgold picking it up. Cal needs to survive 15 more seconds. If they can, Paul to the back of the net for the game winner. His 10th of the season. And it's going to be the 13th win for Washington. "15 corners, 21 shots, and finally a second goal for the Huskies. With all but 8 seconds left on the clock. All right, Cal will take this free kick. This could be it for the Bears. Davila toward Travasos. Falls to Abinah. And that's out by Tingy. Cal throw. About a minute to go. Travasos with his gloves on. Into the box.
1 minute remaining in the game.
The shot from Abinah, completely wide. It had pace, but it was curling, and it was curling, and it wasn't curling toward the goal. And that might have been the last dash of hope for Cal. Davila all the way up. Can Adinabua get onto this? Here comes Frank out of the box to punch it away. 20 seconds to go. That got a little scary for Stanford. Gomez.
9, 8, 7.
The countdown is on.
5,
Gomez
4,
into the box.
3, 2, 1, 0.
That's it. Stanford. They survive. They win this big Classico 1-0.
1-0.
Jeremy Gunn's team will finish at 11-2-5 and in conference in second place as they jump ahead of OSU. 16 points on the year for Stanford, number 5 in the nation. They will be hot going to the tournament. It's thanks to this goal by Cam Silly. The throw from DeFlores, the head from Hughes. And then sometimes you catch a ball just perfectly, and Cam Silly did just that. He'll finish the regular season with 5 past the keeper. And for Cal, unfortunately for them, it's been their story of the season. Just on the brink of positive results. It happens again here today. Well, that's it for Pac-12 soccer in this regular season. I want to thank everyone who's worked with us today. Evan, Gary, Todd, Jacob, back in the studio, Fitz and Aaron. I'm Tyler Peterson. Thank you so much, and have a good rest of your Saturday evening.